8:35 right now. More than 1 dozen families displaced by a fast-moving fire in Paterson now have to find a new place to live.
And it's been 1 year since the state took over the Paterson Police Department. Has community police relations improved? Well, to discuss those topics and more is the Paterson Mayor Andre Sayegh, who is joining us now. So good morning to you, Mr. Mayor. Thanks for being here.
Good morning, Dan and Hazel. Long time no see.
Exactly.
And I can't wait
nice.
to see you in studio one day.
We will, hopefully very soon. Mr. Mayor, let's begin with some serious stuff here. The Red Cross helping 45 people displaced by this fire. Ripped through several multifamily buildings yesterday. It was a massive fire. Any update on this and the investigation? What may have caused it to begin with?
Yeah, thankfully. I mean, we had two fires, one on Hamilton, one on East 18th. Unfortunately, one man was found deceased. There were 4 displaced in that fire. And then the second fire were 44 displaced, a total of 14 families. But thankfully, Dan, no injuries.
Good.
Oh,
So that was a concern of ours. I've been in constant communication with the fire chief, and it is an ongoing investigation. So we're not 100% sure what caused either of the fires.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, let's switch gears and go back to 1 year ago. New Jersey's Attorney General Matthew Platkin took over the Paterson Police Department amid claims of police misconduct and excessive use of force. So can you talk about what strategies have been put in place since the state took over and what the impact has been?
Well, Hazel,
police?
you know I'm challenging the Attorney General in court because he has yet to cite state statute that gives him the authority to take over any police department in the state of New Jersey. And we're going to have significant support to solidify our case. Because what we're saying is that Matt Platkin cannot make the law, break the law, or fake the law. And quite frankly, what he did was undemocratic, unlawful, and un-American. We don't take over police departments. There are a number of initiatives that he introduced that were already underway prior to the takeover. I'll give you a few examples. He has an Arrive Together program. We already had a grant that we secured called Connect and Protect, which would provide for a co-response between the police and a mental health clinician in the event that there's an emotionally disturbed person who needs assistance. Then there's also a program where it's called Opt-in, and we have a program called Community Court, where we help low-level, nonviolent offenders they don't get clogged up in the criminal justice system. So we provide them a path to gainful employment and a better life.
Hey, Mr. Mayor, I hear what you're saying here, but there were the claims of police misconduct. There were the claims of excessive use of force, which is why there was that takeover. You may not agree with it, but what is being done to address those very claims?
Actually, Dan, he never really cited one specific reason why he came in. And I believe in partnerships. He never picked up the phone and said, how can we collaborate on this? I'm a duly elected mayor twice.
So you don't think there was police misconduct or abuse of power?
We're not denying that, but what about collaboration? The Attorney General can't pick up the phone and say, hey, Mayor, how can we work together to improve the relationship between the police and the public? Mayor, you've been elected twice by large margins. People put their faith in you. Why don't we join forces and tackle this problem together?
But are you saying the state hasn't implemented anything new other than what you already had in place?
I'm not denying that the officer in charge and I have been working well together. What I'm saying is the way this all went about is being challenged in court. And quite frankly, Matt Platkin has proven not to be a team player.
All right, so keep us posted on that lawsuit then. I do want to talk about...
We will. Maybe when I'm in studio.
Yeah, right. You know, there's a lot of talks about, and before I get to what's going on in Paterson in terms of baseball, there's a lot of talk politically about whether or not you would like to seek higher office. Let me just get you on the record here. Do you want to run for higher office, governor, Senate?
Dan, I would never deny that. I mean, it's one thing to have ambition. It's the other to have ability. So if you have the ability to match your ambition, you should never limit yourself. So stay tuned. Maybe when I'm in studio in June, I'll have that, or July, I'll have that. I'll have more information for you.
All right.
So you're not ruling out a run for governor?
I wouldn't rule out anything as far as like what I feel like my ability would be able to match the skill set with that specific office.
Got it.
Okay, well then you'll make the big announcement when you're live here in the studio.
Well, you never know. I like you guys a lot. So.
Before we let you go, we know that Paterson is now home to a museum dedicated to the Negro Baseball Leagues. PIX11 was there for the grand opening last week. So I know that the museum is only open by appointment now, and eventually it's going to be completely open. I want you to talk about that, but also you have some big news involving Major League Baseball.
So I want to take you back. In 2009, my wife and I went to Rickwood Field, which is in Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah.
It is the home of the other Negro League baseball stadium that's still standing. Paterson has the second one, so we brought that back to life. But in 2011, we went to Kansas City, Missouri, to visit the Negro League Museum, and we said, look, when we get back, become mayor, let's get our own museum. Because not many people are going to go to Missouri. I don't know how many people can go to Kansas City. But they can come here, Paterson, 20 minutes outside of Manhattan. They can come and see for themselves. We're telling the story of African-American legends who were denied the opportunity to play with their white counterparts in Major League Baseball. They played here in Paterson. They played at Hinchliffe Stadium, and they can learn all about it at our new museum. It tells the story.
Okay, but what about this big announcement with Major League Baseball?
Yeah.
Okay, so another goal, in addition to restoring this historic stadium and bringing a Negro League Baseball museum to Paterson, we want a regular season Major League Baseball game to be played at Hinchliffe Stadium.
Yes.
They're at Rickwood Field. They're playing on June 20th, the Cardinals and the Giants. So I can confirm we've been talking with Major League executives. We expect to visit next month. So we feel like we're getting close. I think we're on second base. We're rounding second, heading to third base.
There you go.
I knew you'd like that. And preferably, we get this regular season game. It'll be between the New York Yankees, you know, the other team in New York, and of course the beloved New York Mets, who are on PIX11. Come on now, let's show some love to the Amazins. And
that's
they can
amazing.
don the.
All right, well, bring it on
Dan and
home.
Hazel, I'll tell you this. Yeah, we got to bring it home. Yeah, that's right. So, the two teams that called Hinchliffe Stadium home, the Negro League teams, were the New York Black Yankees and the New York Cubans. So if you get this game, the Yankees could be the Black Yankees, and the Mets could be the New York Cubans.
I like that. Hey, you got a lot of things to keep us posted on, right? So we'll talk to you in June or July.
Where?
In the studio.
Right here.
Okay, you got it. My children have to be out of school. I drop my daughters off every day.
That's good. Good dad. Good dad. Mr. Mayor, appreciate you always. Thank you so much.
Bye, Dan. Bye, Hazel.
We'll be right back.